Namaste and welcome to a brand new session of Prop It Up. My name is Nishtha Bijlani and I will be your coach throughout the program. In this program, we will learn to use yoga props efficiently that will enhance your practice and improve postural alignment. However, we will use props from session 3 onwards. In today's session, we will work on stability and balance. This will help us to prepare for the program ahead. At the end of each session, I will also share a tip with you that will help you in your journey. So without any delay, let's begin the session. We start by centering ourselves in Tadasana. So continue being in a standing position. You can take a distance of a feet and keeping your feet parallel, start by rolling your shoulders and coming into stillness in Tadasana. Keeping your hands by the sides. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. Starting to find the stillness in your body. Starting to find the slowness in your mind. And while you're here, just gently checking on your breath. Using your time in Tadasana to prepare yourself for the session ahead. Allow that breath to be soft and easy. Start now shifting the awareness to your feet, allowing your feet to connect well to the mat. Staying here for the last few moments, finding your center. And gently begin to move your fingers, blinking your eyes, slowly open them up. Great. Now we'll get started with our warm-up by beginning in Tadasana. Let's start with a little feet work, a little grounding here. Now let's understand how to let our feet firmly connect with the mat. Looking towards your feet, making sure firstly that they are parallel. Notice that your feet are not opening in a V. Instead, you have all your toes facing to the front. Spread your toes away, allowing there to be a good gap between all the toes. Trying your best to spread the toes. Now, try to get your mind to connect to your toes. Getting your mind to connect to the big toe first, slowly pressing the big toe down, and then move your attention out to the pinky toe, slowly pressing the pinky toe, and take a moment first, allow this to happen. It might feel a little challenging because we're not used to putting so much attention to our feet. Then you will try one by one to allow all your toes to come pressing down into the mat. And this may not necessarily be very comfortable in the beginning because you're not used to it. But try your best to spread your toes and feel each of those toes individually pressing down. Yes? If you lose that connection, once again, lift your toes up, spread them away, and go back to the big toe pressing in, allowing the pinky toe to press, and one by one allow the rest of the toes to come down. If you found this connection, stay there. Try now to take your mind to the soles of your feet. Yes, let us bring the awareness down to the feet and let's see how the toes are pressing. If you start to see that your toes are cramping in together, once again, go to spreading your toes. And then get your attention to the center of your heel. Pressing the center of your heel, pressing all your toes down, hold that. You may also start noticing the arches of your feet lift up as a result. Stay here a few seconds. Maintain the attention down there. And then relax. Yes. And if this was hard for you, let us remind ourselves that the feet, even if they're really small body parts, actually, you'll be surprised to know, have 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles, ligaments, and tendons. So can you imagine the power that our feet hold? When we work towards postural correction, when we work towards alignment, the actual work begins at your feet, and hence Tadasana is one of the most important yet foundational postures in yoga asana practice. So we're going to go back to our feet, understand how we can distribute the weight evenly, and that as a result affects all the rest of the body, from your ankles to your knees to your hips and the spine. Are you ready to work on your alignment with me? Once again, let's move back into Tadasana. Spread your toes apart, allow there to be a little space, press down from the big toe, press down into the pinky toe, then let us spread and let all the toes come into the mat, establishing a firm connection. Now start being aware. I'll ask you to close your eyes, drop your shoulders down, and bring your awareness into the soles of your feet. Something we seldom do. Let us bring the awareness to the soles of our feet. And notice if you are equally distributing weight on your right foot and left foot. If you're pressing through the center of your heel and pressing through all the toes. The heel of the foot, the mound of the foot. Being here for the last few moments. Don't lose that connection. And then gently release, relax. Great, that was amazing. Now let's move further with Tadasana and some variations that we will touch upon. We're going to go on our toes into Tadasana, lifting up and tall. So you can get your feet a bit closer now. Let's take the arms going all the way up. Inhale. And let's lift up on the tiptoes, nice and high. Balance your body here. Let's give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your palms out, slowly come back in. Very nice. Stay firm. Let's go again. Inhale up on your tiptoes, balance your body. Look at your point if you feel shaky. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very slowly come back down. Take a second. Take a moment here, reset yourself. We're going to go back on our toes, but this time we will come down into Utkatasana. So let's go together. Feet have come closer now. Inhale, first raise the arms up. Go up on the tiptoes and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's start bending the knees a bit and coming down into Utkatasana. You may stop just here, or if you're comfortable, go all the way slowly down and allow your spine to be straight, hands in front of you. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and prepare yourself to come up on the toes the same way. Inhale and drop your hands down. Exhale, breathe. Once again, reset yourself. Let's go for round 2 of the same. Again, up with the arms. Let's lift up the heels on the tiptoes. Hold it here for 5 in Tadasana. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will now go down into Utkatasana. Bend your knees, squat back. See where you would like to stop. If you're comfortable, go all the way down. And let's hold here for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And prepare yourself to come up on the tiptoes and then slowly bring the hands back down. Very nice. Take a second. Allow the sensations to pass. We're going to go into the next Tadasana variation. Take a moment. You will continue keeping your feet close to each other. If you want, you can join the feet or keep an inch or 2 apart. Now what we're going to do is weight shifting. So we're going to shift the weight from the right to the left, from the left to the right. Now this will help us to, 1, prepare the feet for balancing postures that are coming ahead. It will allow your body to find that stability, to find that stillness. So let's now shift the attention back to the feet. While you're in Tadasana, very slowly allow the right foot to press a bit more than the left. Start shifting the weight, start shifting the weight. Even though my left is still on the mat, but my right foot is firmly pressing in. And then maybe at some point, lift the left. Then let's come back slowly, shift the weight into the left, into the left, into the left, more and more. Once you've fully shifted the weight, allow the right to come up. Yes. Slowly return back. Let's do this again. Shifting the weight completely in the right. Let the right leg start understanding that you have to carry the weight. Let the left then slowly come up. And once again, shift the weight entirely into the left, all the way firmly pressing the foot down, and allow the right to come up. Hold that and rest in. Very nice. We're going to now move into the next one, that is Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Feet can again be close to each other, parallel, and we will raise the right hand up here. Inhale, and exhaling, bend your body from the trunk and hold it to the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale to come back. Bring the hand down. Let's repeat left side. Inhale and up. And exhale to bend the body to the right. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly return back. Let's repeat this one last time. Right hand coming up. Inhale, bending in and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back. Let's change. Left hand up. Inhale and exhale, bending to the side. Hold that. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And returning back to the center. Relax your hands. Great. Now we're going to take a little more distance here between the feet. Nice. We're going for Triyak Kati Chakrasana. Allow your feet to be parallel. And similarly, you will raise your hands up, this time both of them. You can choose to keep your hands parallel or join them, whatever is comfortable. And we will lean forward parallel to the ground. So leaning parallel to the ground and turn your body to your right. Keeping the body parallel. Turn and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center first. And let's now move to the left. Exhale, twist. Hold the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back to the center and slowly come up. Drop the hands to the sides. Rest your arms for a moment and we'll repeat this one more time. Take a breath. Inhale and up. Let us move forward and twist to the right. Exhale. Hold the body parallel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back center and twist to the left. And holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly return back to the center. Up. Inhale, drop your hands down and slowly bring the feet coming back in. We're now going to move down into Uttanasana, a standing forward bend. So from here, inhale and exhale, bend the body in. Allow your knees to bend. Fold in. Relax the head, neck. Just keep it light and relaxed. Don't have to force yourself down. Keep the knees a bit soft. And from here directly, drop your knees one at a time, moving into Balasana. Allow yourself to sit on the heels, slide the hands and rest your head down. Take another breath. Then slowly lift your head up. We're going to move into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, tuck your toes and pick the body up there into downward dog. Very nice. Let's hold here. If you find that your back is rounding, feel free to bend your knees And let's stay in this position for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We will then start to walk the feet forward, up towards the hands. Great. Reach up here. Let's take the hands on the waist and slowly come up. Take a second. Reset your mind and body. Great. Now, we're going to get started with the main postures. We'll first again come into Tadasana. We'll prepare ourselves for some more balances. So we'll go for modified balancing postures, single leg balances. So once you're here again in a Tadasana-like position, start by raising your right leg up, getting the knee to the waist height and flex the foot. Once you're here, let's have the hands on the waist and hold the position. Look at a point for balance, keeping your gaze steady for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop the leg down. Let's change. Doing the same on the left. And picking the left leg up, knee at waist level, flexing the foot. Look at a point for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring that leg back down. Take a breather. We're going to go for the second variation of the same. Similarly, pick your right leg up. And from here, taking your right hand and gently nudging open the leg. Yes, if you lose balance, you can stay near a wall and take support of the wall as well. Again, foot is flexed. Hold it here for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the leg back to the center. Drop the foot down. Take a second. We'll repeat this on the left side. Picking the left knee up, flex the foot with the left hand, nudge the leg open. Let's stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly return back to the center and drop the leg down. Now we have the last variation of this. It's going to be a twist. So you held it in the center, you opened it to the side. Now we'll do a twist with the upper part of the body. So once again, pick the leg up, keep it in the center, lock your foot, and with the opposite hand, going against to the knee. Make sure you don't move your leg, only the upper body. So rotate your trunk, open in a twist. You may also open the hand at the back, and let's stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly return back, drop the leg, take a second, breathe. Let's repeat the same thing now on the left. Last time, picking the knee up, lock the foot, with your opposite hand, hold the outer leg, rotate. And if you're ready, open the arm. Let's stay. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly return, coming back in. Great. I hope this has got you a little more prepared for the next balancing posture, that is Vrikshasana or the tree pose. If you find yourself losing balance while doing these postures, stay near a wall so you can take some support and continue to balance. Now, let's start by taking the right foot up. Now, when you're going to lift your leg for Vrikshasana, make sure you don't go too fast in an abrupt manner. Start by taking the knee up, just like you did before. And then hold the ankle. Open from the hip. Place the foot on the inner thigh. Right? Very carefully, mindfully, placing the foot on the inner thigh. Toes pointing down. Knee pointing to the side. Get a little bit more stable. Palms can come to chest. And let's stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're comfortable, take the hands up for the next 5. Join palms overhead. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the hands down, supporting your foot. Release the leg out. Very nice. Take a second. You may feel the need to shake your leg off. Avoid. Just let the sensation pass and we'll switch the leg. Vrikshasana on the other side. So, pick the knee up first from the center, carefully. Holding the ankle. Then you move the leg out. Place the foot on the inner thigh, toes pointing down. Get still. Take palms to chest and let's hold. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're ready, let's take the hands overhead. Join palms. Stay 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down, catching the foot and then release. Very nice. Coming into Tadasana. Take a few seconds. If you're feeling it in your legs and your ankles, allow the sensation to pass. Try not to shake or jump around. We'll prepare ourselves for the next standing balance, that is Veerbhadrasana 3 or Warrior 3. Personally, my favorite. So, you can also do this with the support of a wall in case again you're feeling a little imbalanced. Now I'm going to start by taking the right leg up and sending the leg back, but while you're doing that, remember, it's not just about lifting the leg up in air. It's also about creating that extension with your upper body, with your spine. In this one, you will want to move in 2 opposite directions. Let me do a quick demonstration and then you can join me. So here I'm going to take my right leg going up, sending the leg back and reaching forward with the hands, where my hands are extending and so is my leg extending to the back. And then you come back out, right? Let's do this together. Veerbhadrasana 3. Feet together. Look at a point with your eyes, steady gaze. Picking the right knee up. Point your toes. Send the leg back and reach out with your arms. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly coming back in, feet together. Take a moment. Let's return into Tadasana. Allow your breath to relax. Allow the sensations to pass on your leg. When you're ready, we'll get started with the other leg. Now remember, we did the weight shifts. We're going to shift the weight onto the right foot now and slowly lightening up the left. Yes, so understand how the feet, how the muscles are connecting with each other. Shifting the weight on the right foot, picking the left knee up, point your toes. And sending the hands forward, leg at the back, open in 2 opposites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Carefully come back and back into Tadasana. Once again, allow the sensations to pass. Return to your breath. Let's stay here. Working with stillness, with stability. You have to keep coming back to check on your breath, your heart rate. And then when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Great. Let's get ready for the next standing balance. That is Garudasana or the eagle pose. I'm going to show 2 ways in which you can do this. So let me demonstrate. The first I'm showing you as a modified variation. Now we're going to take the legs binding around each other. And you want to make sure that your knees, both of them, stay bent. So keeping the knees bent, I'm going to take my leg, coming from the side and out, wrapping one thigh over the other. Now this could be your modified variation where you don't end up locking your foot. But if you're comfortable, allow the foot to lock at the back and then holding the hands here. Alright, hand option could be here or even palms to chest. So whatever is comfortable with you. If your foot is not locking, simply keeping one leg over the other. So let's begin. Check the distance between the feet, keep them close. Sit back by bending the knees and let's take the right leg coming, wrapping over the left. Feel free to be near a wall. Have your thigh coming one over the other. If possible, lock the foot one behind the other. And then maybe bind your hands or join your palms. Let's hold. Look at a point. 1. Both knees bent. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And slowly straighten. Release that leg and come back out. If you're feeling it intensely on that leg, let the sensations pass. Return into Tadasana. Don't shake the leg off. Breathe. Notice how the breath makes everything okay. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Shifting the weight onto the right foot. Bending the knees. And let's take the left leg. Wrapping over. Thigh over thigh. Locking the foot. Look at a point. See if you want to do the modified variation. Binding the hands again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release to come back. Come back in Tadasana. Let the sensations pass down. Check on the breath, on your heart rate. Notice how alive you feel. The pulsating sensations all over. You've probably become warm, you're probably sweating, and that's a good sign. Stay here. Let the breath become softer before we go ahead. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Great. Now, we did a couple of standing balancing postures. And to kind of just sum it up and weave it all together, we're going to do a transition of 2 or 3 postures coming in from the balances that we did earlier. So we're going to transition first from Veerbhadrasana 3 into a high lunge Ashta Chandrasana and then follow it on the other side as well. We'll end it with Utkata Konasana, which is the wide leg squat. Let me show you quickly once and you can join me then. So here I'm going to stand into Tadasana, getting ready here for Warrior 3. So as you've noticed, I've come a little to the front of the mat, picking the leg up and opening up, holding Warrior 3 for a few breaths and stepping the foot at the back in here for high lunge in Ashta Chandrasana. We'll hold here for a few counts. Then we will turn, coming into Utkata Konasana and then slowly release and repeat the same on the other side. Are you ready? Let's get started together. Coming to the top of the mat. All right. Let's prepare and take the right leg going up. Point your toes, open up. Staying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take a big step to the back. Landing on your toes, raise the hands up, keep the shoulders relaxed. 5 more. Holding 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down and then slowly turn into a wide leg squat. Watch my feet. Feet are turning in a V shape. Allow your knees to bend. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come back up to the top. Take your hands on the waist. Bring the feet coming back in and let's transition to the other side. And coming once again, pick the left knee up, point your toes, reaching out. Holding. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then landing at the back. Holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let's turn the feet, moving into Utkata Konasana and feet in a V shape. Let's hold. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Slowly bring the feet in and come back into Tadasana. Take a few seconds here. Get still. Notice the changes that you feel at a physical level, at the level of the mind and breath. And then we will come down to the mat, moving into child's pose or balasana. So let's rest in here for a few breaths, extending your hands forward, head coming down. And then slowly bring yourself back up, coming out of the pose. And let's move into Baddha Konasana, getting your feet in the front, joining the feet and allow your knees to drop to the sides. We're going to now place our palms on the upper part of the thighs, keeping the fingers turned inward, elbows pointed out. Now simply twisting from the shoulders here by pushing one shoulder forward, alternating, exhale, twist, and then the other, rotating and creating a little mobility in your upper spine. Turning the head along with the movement. Let's go for one last time. Completing this round. And then slowly come back in. Now earlier we did a lot of the standing balancing posture. We're going to do one seated balance posture here. We're going to move into Supta Konasana B, wherein first you will keep your feet here out on the sides. Notice how I'm placing the heels on the mat and the knees are pointed up. Now when you are seated on the mat, you want to make sure that the tailbone is not getting curled under, and try and find your sit bone. So lift up and sit once again to feel the bony part of your right and left hip joint connecting to the mat. That way you will ensure that your spine is comfortable. Next you're going to take the first two fingers and the thumb in this position and slice it through holding the big toe. So check the grip that we are going for. Holding the big toe, wrapping your thumb around and start to bring your heels closer in. Now make sure that the spine is staying rounded, because if you start the posture in this position, you'll find it difficult to balance. So let's work on opening the chest. The most important part here in this pose is the opening of the spine. So I keep my chest, my spine open, and we'll only go one leg at a time. First, beginning to lift the right leg up. Picking the right leg up in air and hold it here. Say for 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. Do the same on the left. Pick it up at knee level. Keep your spine open. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Now let's try to lift both the feet together and slowly shift your weight a little to the back of the sit bones, allowing your feet to lift off air little by little. Make sure not to rush. Keep the chest open, the spine open. Notice if there's a tendency to round the back, because if that happens, you'll probably roll at the back. And let's start to open the legs. Only if you are comfortable. Opening the knees is optional. Making sure to keep the spine, chest open is what we are focusing on. So only if you're ready, allow the legs to open and stay here in the seated balance of Supta Konasana B for another 7, 6, hold that, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending the knees very slowly and come back in. Let's repeat this one more time. So maintain the firm grip on your big toe, first 2 fingers and thumb. Open up the chest, keep the feet closed and lean back. Allow the feet to lift up and slowly pushing your feet outward. But if opening the legs is compromising your back, then make sure you keep your knees bent and spine straight. That is the preference you want to give. But only if you're ready, then we will open the legs. Shoulders are relaxed. If you're comfortable this time, shift your gaze up. Let's be here 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very slowly. Let's come back. Drop the legs in and keep the legs straight out in Dandasana first. Alright, we're going to get into Dandasana, ensure that the spine stays lifted, hands by the side, and flex your feet from the ankle joint. Curl the toes in. Take a moment. We're going for the first variation of Parivrita Dandasana. Extend the arms up. Inhale and exhale. Rotate, twist your body and split your hands, taking one hand to the outer edge of the foot. If it doesn't reach here, simply keep it a bit towards the shin. And then the other hand can be open or can be on the waist. See whatever is more comfortable. Holding 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and watch. We're going to continue into the second variation from here. Taking the hand on the waist, pull the knee in and lift up. From here, opening up the leg in Parivrita Dandasana 2 variation, and let's stay. Make sure you're balancing the weight on both the sit bones equally. It's very easy to drop the weight on one side. Last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the hand rolling in, drop the leg down and come back to the center. Let's do the same thing now on the other side. Inhale and raise the arms up. Exhale, twist the trunk. Split the hands, catching the outer edge of the foot. And rotate your trunk and hold it here in the first variation. See how you'd like to keep the hand at the back. Staying here for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slide, bend the knee, pick it up, straighten the spine, and then push it out if you're ready, or keep it bent, that's fine too. Holding here, balance the weight on both hip joint. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release and bring the leg down. Come back in Dandasana. Lastly, we're moving into Paschimottanasana. We're going to take both the hands extending up. Inhale and exhale to reach forward. Remember, not bending but reaching. My head is still lifted. I'm allowing my arms, spine to elongate. See where the hand reaches. The feet, maybe just the legs are a bit higher. That's fine. And keep the chest open. And start by bending your elbows instead of pressing your head down. And we're going to hold here. Last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extending the arms up and bring the hands down. Take a moment. And with that, we've completed our main postures. And before we move into cool down, let's just discuss a few things. Now, as you know, the program is all about posture and alignment. In today's time, thanks to our hectic lifestyle, our posture always takes a hit. This program will help us to fix our posture-related issues. We will learn a lot about the importance of posture, alignment, usage of props, and how it impacts various aspects of the body, mind, and breath. You can prepare for props such as yoga blocks, a chair, a yoga strap, which can also easily be substituted with home props such as cushions, a dupatta, or scarf. Next, let's move into our cool down for today. So we're going to lie down on the mat and move into Ardha Pavan Muktasana. So lay back and pull your right knee in towards the chest. And once you're ready, exhale, lift the head up towards the knee and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the head back down and let's take it into Supta Matsyendra Asana, which is a twist. Take the right going towards the left. Open the arms and let's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly returning back into the center. Release the leg and let's do the same now on the left side. Pull the knee in first, straighten out your right and exhale up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the head down and let's take it into Supta Matsyendra Asana. Hold this here. Being here for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly returning back into center. Let's take both the knees coming in and up in for Pavan Muktasana. Exhale, hug it up and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and release. Release, extend your arms upward, pointing your toes out and pull in 2 opposite directions for Yashtikasana. Extending up, pointing the toes, lengthening the spine. 5 full breaths. And then slowly release your hands. Bringing the hands down, let's start to move into Shavasana. Allow yourself to completely relax. As you rest, make sure you are having your hip, your spine evenly rested. Make all the adjustments as necessary. Palms turned open, feet drop to the sides, and start relaxing the body into the mat. Feeling the back of your body connecting to the mat, the hips, the lower back, the entire spine. Watch how the chest is breathing. Relaxing every little part in the body, from your head down towards the feet. Softening up your facial muscles, the forehead, the jaws. Keeping your attention in towards your breath. Notice how the breath enters through the nose, filling up inside of you. And exhale, watch it release. Continue to be here for the last few moments. Gently moving your fingers, your toes. Start to bend your knees one by one. And slowly prepare to roll over to your right side. Supporting your head with the hand, take a second. And then push up, keeping the eyes closed. Come into a cross-legged position. Adjust yourself and we'll take the palms joining in front of the chest, ending the practice with 3 chants of Om together. Take a long full breath here. Slowly rubbing your palms, cupping it to your eyes, and gently open up. Thank you. And with that, we've come to the end of the session. I hope you're feeling great. I have a posture tip for you. That is awareness towards the feet. You noticed in the beginning of the session today, we extensively worked with our feet, with grounding in Tadasana. Maybe we not even realize how much work our feet are doing, rather getting overworked, and that as a result has an effect on the entire body to do with its posture and to do with its alignment. I want you to be aware next time when you're standing for a long period of time, maybe working in the kitchen or being in a queue for that matter, how is the weight of your body? Are you putting more weight on your right foot? Are you putting more weight on your left foot? Notice when you do that and then bring yourself back into the grounding that we worked on today in Tadasana. Allow yourself to balance equally on both feet. Before I say goodbye, don't forget to download the Culfit app to access all the sessions. This is me, Nishtha Bijlani, signing off.
For more such workout videos, download the Culfit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.